ain't been around long as D double a myth. I'm the buddy you call when they need bud in the bits. Might keep something up my sleeve other than tricks. Told them man they sound dead, they need other lyrics. With the G's they came, laid the foundation. So there ain't nothing that I'll ever need other than bricks. Get off your arse and put the work in before it's too late. Stop waiting on the government fix.
You're living that life, but is it worth it? Don't watch what I've got, blood that earned it. Stop acting like I don't deserve it. Man, I think in the rough because they serve it. Frugal, hip hop, curl it. Didn't have enough time to swerve it. Car had to curb it. These man are hurt trying to firm it. Frenemies trying to worm it.
What's happening, people? It's me, Huntie, back again for another episode. And today we take a break from the league and play our first game in the VFA Cup, a tournament we won back-to-back 2 and 3 years ago. But we didn't enter it last season as we wanted to concentrate on winning the league and then finish second. So we decided to re-enter it this season and see if we can win it for a third time. Our opposition today is Wood Green Old Boys, a team I know absolutely nothing about, as they're not in any league but just enter cups. And to make things worse, we have 11 players unavailable, but we still have a squad of 14 today. And lastly, some great news for us. Our summer signing Joe Seabrook is finally back from a long-term Achilles injury, and he's able to make his competitive debut today. We're expecting some big things from our new 6'3" striker, and he's come back right at the business end of the season. So let's just see if we can get through to the next round, shall we? Yeah.
For me, I can't put my foot in these kind of boots. It feels like you're putting your foot in socks.
Hey, yo.
There's been a lack of cohesion in my eyes, you know, for one reason or another, just not been that togetherness that we're used to, and I think that's allowed a lack of confidence to creep into the team. You know, as they say, you're only as good as your last game, man. So we need to raise the level again, you know. And we've got a lot to play for still, so, and I definitely want the Essex and the London. I'll put it out there, I don't care, I'll say it.
Here he is. They've got your stuff outside. I think Righty's got your top. You want it? Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Happy New Year and everything.
Yeah, Happy New Year, yeah.
See you again.
Why do I keep... Listen to me. Listen, hey, boys, listen. Communication is the key thing. It's all about, look, if someone does something wrong, communicate and we fix it, yeah? All I'm going to say today is, DJ, hold people accountable, play football and get goals. That's all I need, right? That's it. Johnny just said it. There are some of you here today who are playing that haven't played in weeks. Take your chance. Take a chance, because the chance is there. We've been losing. So the starting team has been losing. So everyone's got a chance now to stake their place and say, all right, cool, I'm going to play. So everyone go out there and just do a job, yeah? Cool.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, mate, Joe.
Dwayne.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yes, what's your name? Joe.
Dwayne.
How's it going? Sales. It's heads, do you want to put into?
We're stairs, we are.
Yes, we've got it.
All the best, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Enjoy it.
Cheers, guys.
And we're off as we get our VFA Cup tie underway. And like I said before, this is a step into the unknown for us as we know absolutely nothing about this team. And we've actually got 8 first team players out today. But that's what we have a big squad for, as I nearly get on to the end of the first chance. But today's squad rotation gives players a chance to give the gaffers something to think about, eh? And that's Wood Green.
How's your touch, mate?
Perfect. Nice from their number 11. A really tricky player.
Psych!
As he's bombing forward now.
Psych!
And tries to buy the free kick, but the ref says no chance. 6 minutes gone and we've definitely started the better of the two teams, with myself now battling against their number 9. I win the ball, I spot Fidel. He shoots, good save. And as Jules gets the ball, that's offside. And just look at this save, top draw, keeping the score 0-0. Justin now. Sends one over. And that's handball, surely. Let's get the pan shot VAR on this one. The ref failed to spot a blatant handball there. No penalty. But if he didn't see it, he couldn't give it. So we move. And that's myself on the ball again.
Psych!
I skipped past my man, but it was a heavy touch. And a good tackle by their player. Who clears the danger, but only as far as D.
Oh, turn. Why didn't he turn and shoot? His goal?
Oh! Unlucky Notty!
Let's see what the gaffer saw. And a first-time strike by Notty almost sends us into the lead. Corner. With Justin. And the ball's bouncing around like a hot potato. And somehow the ball falls into the keeper's arms. Not that he knew too much about it. And that's Wood Green bringing it forward. And their striker's blatantly offside, but Drizzy Lino's talking to the sideline and fails to spot it. But we got Loki back in between the sticks. Almost forgot to mention that he's back now. A top keeper who's come back just at the right time. And that's myself on the ball. Looking for an option. Can't see any. So I think, it, why not? And that's their player with a big kick. Dwayne gets there first. To Jules now, who makes his first appearance for a while. Who fights Fidel, who spins his man. And that was another chance though. So with 21 minutes gone, we've had a few half chances, but nothing concrete. But this looks promising with Jules now, who skipped clear here.
Bruh. Very nice.
Yeah, well, moving on. And it's Jules again. Are we finally going to make something happen here? He spots D on the edge of the box.
Taxi!
And this is exactly how our league season's going. We've been creating loads of chances but just can't find the back of the net. And then getting punished.
Perfect.
The number 10's done well, but Newts is there to mop up. Straight down the other end, we're on the attack again. With Naughty this time. Spots myself, and as I go to shoot, the ref blows up for offside. Never.
Oh my word, we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look.
And I was arguing with their lino, as he was protesting he don't cheat. But the video evidence clearly shows their number 11 was inside his own box. Moving on, it's Fidel now.
Bomboka!
That's move your hip, come on.
10 out of 10 for effort, Fidel. And a mix-up between Jules and Justin, and their number 6 comes away with the ball. And this don't look good as it's 2v2. And that's their number 11. And he's got Loki scrambling as he keeps us from going behind. 27 minutes gone, 0-0. With Naughty to Addy. Their number 7 goes through the back of Addy. And the ref waves play on.
Hey, have a fucking word with him then, Red!
And I have absolutely no idea what the ref saw there then. But what I can see is Fidel on the ball. He gets it across and he falls to D. And now the ball's gotten away from him. Fidel with a shot. Jesus. Their player gets poleaxed. And I think that was retribution for the tackle on Addy. So cue the music.
Making a party, chocolate Barbie waiting on me for yo. In the back is Joe.
Handbag's over. Now it's their player with a big kick. Everyone's calm again. And now their number 11's clearly offside. And he still ain't given offside. Finally. 12 minutes to go to the break. Can we get a goal before half time? We're certainly giving it a go. And now it's Naughty who's been everywhere this half. With Jules, why ain't he hit that first time? As the Wood Green players block his shot. And then this happens. Penalty. And the ref, who failed to spot their handball in the opening 5 minutes, spots this one. And what do you lot at home think? Do you think it was a harsh decision?
Matter.
Handball! I can see both sides of the argument.
Put this away. Come on, please, Newts.
Lovely notes! Lovely notes! Pure power.
As it's Newts who finally puts us into the lead. And finally our pressure's paid off. And now we've got a corner with Jules to take. And then number 8 clears it off the line. Only as far as Addy. They still ain't cleared the danger. And then Dwayne steps up. And then the flag goes up. So let's have a look at this on the pan shot VAR, shall we? Yeah, both Fidel and Dwayne were offside there. Good shout from the lino. Score still remains 1-0 with 7 minutes to go. With Addy bringing it forward now.
Dwayne's there.
Oh, Redbridge, no?
Get your shot off. Oh, unlucky, son. Unlucky, Addy.
And a good effort from Addy, but their keeper's been outstanding this half. But we've got another corner with Jules again. To Justin. To myself. Dwayne does the rest. And now relentless pressure has finally paid to get our second goal. And they're complaining that I was offside here. Hand shot VAR, please. And from the sideline cam, I was clearly onside, with the lino keeping his flag down.
Oh, finish!
Dwayne doing the rest.
Yes! Great goal.
6 minutes to go to half-time and we take a deserving 2-0 lead. With Nottie, who's been our best player so far, in my opinion. Lays me on.
Go on, go on, go on.
Bang it!
Go on, honey, go on, honey.
Yes!
Always. Can't help it.
Let's
That's how he
go.
gets his power.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a slide.
Hey!
And with 2 minutes to go to half-time, I put us into a 3-0 lead. And coming up to half-time, and now it's Wood Green on the attack, as they certainly ain't rolling over, and we can't get a foothold of the ball on the edge of our 18-yard box. And that's in number 10, deflected, and what a save there by Loki. And as we're into injury time, the ref looks at his watch, blows the whistle. First half done and dusted.
Hey, boys, come. Let's get together quick. All right, look, we've got there, yeah? It's 3-0 up. I'm not going to lie. On the sideline, I'm still not happy. And I can't be happy because obviously I know you're 10 times better than what you're doing right now. Yes, we're beating them, but we should be beating them. So what's happening now is, because it's such an easy game, people are turning their game down. So when you get the ball, Addy gets the ball, whoever's got the ball running, players in front are thinking, oh yeah, he's going to beat that man, he's going to do this. So they're not getting into the spaces for you to be able to make that pass. But these are the games that we pick up from and take into the harder games. Do you understand? So let's fix the mistakes and fix the things that we should be normally, naturally doing without anyone telling you to do. Yeah?
If you haven't already, subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Straight into the second half we go. And now it's Wood Green on the attack. And a good defensive header there by Johnny as their striker was pouncing. And I forgot to say, we've made one sub this half with Jules coming off for Driz. And talk of Driz, it's him on the ball now. And as he gets it across, falls to myself. And another reaction we save from their keeper. Although I did hit it straight at him, and I managed to get it across. And as their player nods it back to their keeper, danger over. Now it's Noops to myself. As I bring it forward, Fidel points to where he wants it. And I tell you what, I think he's onside here. But the rest blown. 9 minutes gone in the second half, and that's Johnny on the ball. To Dwayne. With Driz just offside there, but the refs wave play on. And Driz has only got one thing on his mind here. He shoots, the keeper saves, but he parries it straight into the path of Nottie. Great build-up play there. We take a 4-0 lead. And we're coming forward again with Driz. To Nottie, to Justin. Who looks up, gets the cross in, and now it's Fidel one-on-one. And that's a one-on-one miss, as Fidel adds to the fine pot. But the keeper's hurt here, and thankfully after a few minutes he's okay to carry on. So with Fidel's £3 fine, the fine pot's up to 165 now. And since Driz has come on, he's been giving them a torrid time down the left-hand side, and almost makes it 5. So as they take the goal kick, if you're watching this, Nottie, look away now, mate.
Jesus is Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, right in the family, Jules. As he tries to get up, he can't, he's down again. And I should have laughed, but it happened to me a few months ago, so I know what he's going through. But that's his day done, unfortunately, as Seabrook finally comes on for his debut. And now it's Righty to Fidel, surely this time. And Fidel ain't gonna miss this, a man of his quality. Granted, he ain't had the best of luck this game, but he's an out-and-out goal scorer. And I forgot to say, Righty's come on for Gracie. Now it's Johnny back to Loki.
Magnet, so sweet.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Bomber card!
And as he back heels it away, their number 6 has got onto it. We've got some defending to do here. Can he find one of their players? He can, you know. And I don't think Loki's fully to blame here, as our whole of our defence seem to have gone to sleep and not taking anything away from their finish, as their number 11's been their best player so far today. And then a few minutes later, it's Righty to Seabrook. And he's only been on the pitch 10 minutes and gets his debut goal. 22 minutes left, 6-1 to us. And we need to stay switched on here because if we don't, they're going to punish us again. With another decent effort, and sounded like Loki actually got a fingertip to that one, and that's righty to myself. Seabrook's just trying to check his run here, and he's just managed to, as he gets a few yards on their defence, and all our strikers are bombing up for support. Good cross. Fidel to righty. And even at 7-1, Wood Green are still giving it a go. And we've gone asleep again. And it's their danger man again. And then he scores again. Another great goal by their talisman. And with 10 minutes to go, anyone want to see a vet's footy tackle? Lovely! And although their player goes to get up, he's forced to go back down and stays down. But Jules is unaware, and Newts has spotted it and he's shouted out for us to stop play. And then everyone finally realises, and he's actually got a really bad cut on his knee. Totally accidental from Johnny, as that ain't in his game. But looking at the pan shot VAR, he sort of went over the top of him and it didn't look great. And we patched him up as best we could from our medical kit, but unfortunately that's his day done. So with only 3 minutes to go plus injury time, and I think there will be a lot of injury time, we win a corner with Drisdale. And a free header from Righty. As Righty adds to the fine pot. And talking to Devil, he lays a lovely ball over to Drisdale. Gets it over, and that's another handball. But the ref waves it away, and now it's Jules. Pan shot VAR, please. And yet another contentious decision. Would you say that's a handball and a penalty? So we're into the second minute of injury time here with Seabrook to myself. Get past their number 6, shoot, off the beans on toast, then there's Seabrook to put it in. But the ref's given offside even though he ain't indicated anything. And when you look from the pan shot VAR, I think he was onside. But that was a one-on-one miss from myself and a £3 fine. As the fine pot raises to 1-7-1, we're coming forward again. So as we head into the 5th minute of injury time, there's still enough time to get another £3 fine. Hey, Fidel.
Bomboka!
Bomboka, man. Let me block.
An expensive day for Fidel. And as we head into the 10th minute of injury time, we finally get our 8th goal with Drisdale. And 8-2's how it's going to finish as the ref looks at his watch, blows the whistle. Full time, done and dusted. And I just want to say a big thanks to Wood Green Old Boys for the game today. A great bunch of lads. Well, we're through to the next round and the cup games keep coming as next week we're away in Southend for our quarter-final Essex Cup tie to Division 2 side Leigh United. But don't let their league division fool you as they're top of that division, having gained promotion after winning Division 3 last season. And I've heard they're a decent outfit. This is the only cup we haven't won in Vets football and is the cup I've always wanted to win. And for me, this cup is easily the hardest to win out of all the cups we've ever entered. So tune in next week to see if we can keep our cup success going. Ta-da!
Not a great game, got the win. Hopefully it builds the confidence up. Take it to next week. Gotta go for the cups now. We can start banging goals now. Ruthless. Yes. Boys, listen, well done, yeah? Anyway, look, we got the win. What was the score? 8-2. I stopped counting, I lost count. But one thing I'm gonna say is, look, easier opposition, but we made it hard. Yeah, it was unnecessary. Like, we shouldn't have made it as hard as it was. Obviously, I've had conversations with certain people, but what I feel like is individually, players talk to each other. We need to be able to tell each other what our rights are and what our wrongs are. Yeah, I'm not trying to be too negative, but we need to step it up. We can't go out against these lot. Yes, we scored 8 goals. I get it, but it didn't look as clean and as easy as it should have been. Essex Cup next week. So, boy, guys, we just got to keep going. We've got to keep going with this spirit. No one's guaranteed to start. No one can say they're guaranteed to start because we ain't been winning. So, boys, everyone's up for it. So, everyone just make sure that you got your names down for next week and I'll pick the squad accordingly.